Sometimes patients ask me if certain foods are bad. And I tell them there's no food that in and of itself is bad. Otherwise it wouldn't be food, right? It would be poison. But there are certain foods that you need to have small portions of, and there are certain foods that you can have bigger portions of. Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa Young, and I'm an endocrinologist, and I'm TikTok creator, Mad Endo. If you think you're hungry all the time, ask yourself first, are you really hungry? Because sometimes what we think is hunger is thirst, sometimes it's boredom, sometimes it's just habit. If you truly are hungry, then please eat, but choose your snack wisely. Make sure you're having something that is healthy, something that is low in carbohydrates. Keep the portion small. In the United States, our concept of how much we should be eating is very distorted. If you are to look at nutrition labels and other sorts of information about nutrition, you'll see that the portions are a lot smaller than what we're used to eating. I think we like our bang for a buck. If you go to a restaurant and you get a serving of pasta, that's not a serving. You're probably looking at 4 or 5 servings. Your body's just gonna turn anything that you're not using right now into either sugar or fat, and the fat will then interfere with your body's ability to use sugar appropriately. The goal of having your meal is just to give you nutrition. You should eat until you're not hungry. You don't have to eat until you're full. If you're used to bigger meals and now you're trying to make your portion smaller and you find that it's just not enough to keep you satisfied, before that meal, try drinking a glass of water, maybe have a small salad or some other non-starchy vegetables to fill you up. Some people find that taking fiber supplements like Metamucil or Benefiber expands in your stomach and also keeps you fuller longer. It's also been shown that taking fiber supplements helps to keep the blood sugars lower because, again, it prevents you from rapidly absorbing carbohydrates after your meal. If you want to go out to a restaurant and you want to have something that you ordinarily wouldn't have, that's okay. Just have a smaller portion or don't have it as often. Or trade something off. If you know that you're going to want some particular dessert after dinner, then don't have carbs with dinner. Or if you really like those French fries with your burger, then have some of the French fries, don't have dessert. So it's not that you can't have the foods that you like, it's just that you have to make the portions smaller and not have them as often. Look at what you're currently doing and see where you can make small changes. Can you cut this portion in half? Can you eliminate 1 slice of bread? Can you drink less of whatever it is you're drinking? Once you've got that down, try to plan ahead. Because it's very hard when you're on the run and you're busy to make smart choices. If you know that at this time of day, this is when I'm hungry, at this time of day, this is when my meal is, plan ahead of time what you're going to have. Because once you have that down and you've planned it, it makes it much easier to actually do it than if you try to do it on the fly. If they work Monday through Friday, sometimes it's helpful if they spend Sunday planning out the week. Sometimes meal replacement is a convenient alternative. So things like meal replacement bars or shakes. It's a forced portion control because the shake is the shake or the bar is the bar. There are low-calorie, healthy, frozen meals that you can get. So if you don't like cooking and you don't like prepping and you'd rather just throw something in the microwave, there are things that you can get at your grocery freezer that you can just put in the microwave. And again, it is pre-portioned for you. You can look at the nutrition labels and choose healthier ones for yourself. I know that was a lot, but if you still want more, visit Healthline.com. There are hundreds of articles on diabetes.